Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome back to Super Mario 64. I totally just glitched out the thing. Kevin J 2010 here. In the last episode, we finished off Snowman's Land in a pretty short episode, actually. I'm trying to cut down the length of these episodes so I can kind of lengthen out the LP. This one's going to be about 15 minutes, though. Tall Mountain. Scale the mountain. This is course 12. There's only 2 more worlds left in the second floor, and actually, considering there's 15 worlds in this game, there's only 4 more to go. We're really like almost done here. So yeah, last episode we did Snowman's Land. There's one of those boxes again. If you know how to long jump, it's very useful because there's a lot of problems with this level. I really don't like this level. I really don't. It's probably like my least favorite level. And I'm not willing, and it's not my least favorite level because that's, oh, hello, Meanie Bo Beanie. Ow, that worked out. No, it definitely goes to Hazy Maze Cave. This is probably in second, though. I like the look of this place, I admit, but, like, I like the idea of it, like a gigantic mountain. Oh, no, that's Yukiki, he steals your hat. Be careful, Yukiki, he steals your hat. Probably should warn you of this, because if he steals your hat, Mario actually starts losing damage very slowly. I don't know, to be totally honest, I don't know what like everyone's, you know, sort of fetish is with Mario losing his hat. So I remember when a certain somebody was doing a Sunshine LP, they were saying, oh, Mario can actually lose his hat, and I was like, why is that a big deal though? If he can lose his hat, let him lose his dang hat. I don't see what the big deal is. But everyone freaks out about it. Man, there's a waterfall with a star in it. Is that the one we're going for? Heck no. I know where we are going, though. We're heading to the top of the mountain. Be careful right here, because this is weird. This sand, this is like actually like some sort of sand here. It's actually like when you're in there, you can't jump that high. I don't know why, but it's how it works. This part's a little hard because you might fall off, and if you fall off, you probably go down to the bottom of the level. But if you get to the top, there it is. Yeah. Here we go! 90. We are 90? We are 3/4 of the way done the LP. Like, come on. It's weird. I don't feel used to doing... I'm not used to doing shorter games. Mystery of the Monkey Cage. How do you do... Oh, I know how to do this one. Okay. Well, let's just say we have to go to the top of the mountain again. While I'm going to the top of the mountain, I'm going to talk to you guys about this LP, I guess. I'm probably going to talk about it again when the credits are rolling. But, you know, something to talk about, I guess. Basically, this LP has been really short, and I swear I'm not used to shorter LPs, especially since I'm coming off one that was 70 parts long. And this one's looking to be barely even half of that. So, it's kind of hard to believe. It's hard to wrap my head around. And considering this LP was very, very, you know, not edit heavy. Which is sort of what I went for when I planned this LP out, is I wanted to make it very, very basic. I didn't want to add anything extra. Like, I thought about it, I'm like, I could do a menu system, and I thought, you know, this game is LP'd so much. And you know what, it's the same thing every time. Like, anything that I could try has already been done before. So I wasn't going to generally do graphics, because again, just about everything's been done under the moon. When I try to do graphics, I do try to at least push the boundaries a little bit. I try to do something that not a certain someone would always do, because, you know, we all know who I'm talking about here. We're all talking about, you know, Chugger Conroy. And although I know him and I talk to him from time to time, it's just like I find that I want to do my best to do graphics in my LPs. It's something that I love doing, because it helps me learn how to video edit and that sort of stuff. But it's also the fact that, like, you can't really do graphics without people saying, oh, you're such a Chugger ripoff and everything. And you know what? Fine. Doing graphics doesn't make you a Chugger ripoff, but like, it's the kind of graphics I'm trying to do. I'll admit the idea of doing graphics in the first place is sort of what he did in the first place. But like back during, when did he start doing it? Mother 3, I think. Mother 3 he started doing graphics. But just the idea of putting graphics was a cool idea and all. But I mean, you can debate whether he was the one who created, or you can debate whether he was the one who created Let's Playing graphics, which to an extent he did. I'm not going to deny him that. he just made the idea popular, I guess. I don't know if there's another Let's Player out there who maybe had done it before him. But I mean, in reality, it just comes down to putting a lot of editing into your work. And I mean, if you look at a lot of the Let's Players on Something Awful, and some Let's Players even before Emil, you notice they do put a lot of editing into it. He just made it more visual as opposed to a lot of the editing work that goes into like traditional ones, I guess you can call it, on Something Awful. Anyway, when you get to the top of the mountain, there's a monkey. You need to catch the monkey. Catch the monkey. This monkey's actually really... Catch the monkey. Oh, jeez. If my friend, my IRL friend, is watching this, I swear to God, he's probably laughing his ass off right now. Because we actually did a, I guess not really a co-op Let's Play, but a co-op playthrough of it where we just did every other star we would trade. We would trade who got it. Oh, okay, got him. That was easy. Oh, let me go. I was only teasing. Can't you take a joke? I'll tell you what. Let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good. Fine. Where are you going? You're not helping. No, what are you doing? No, he's gonna help. Anyway, while he's going, yeah, it's just... I don't know. I try to at least make my graphics not look completely like his. Like, I'm very OCD with my videos. I'm very, like, OCD when it comes to editing, and I try to make it so that my videos are entertaining. And the stars all the way down there. I try to make it very entertaining, and you know what, like, to me, it's not just all about graphics, which is why another reason why I didn't put graphics in this LP. But if I'm gonna do graphics, I want to try doing them in a new way. Like, even just with this LP, putting Mario up at the top and making him say something funny at the beginning of every LP. Shut up, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking about you. Anyway. But the reason why I did it is because it's just different. It's something like, people can't really call me a chugga ripoff if I just, you know, if all I did was just add like a person to the previous playlist button. Like, okay, they could to the extent that I put it there in the first place. But I mean, I don't think Emil was the first one to do the next previous in playlist. No, he definitely wasn't. But I screwed up. But the fact of the matter is like, I try to do it differently. Most people use static ones. I'm like, I'm just gonna add a little Mario in there. I admit it's a little bit gimmicky. It's a little big. I'll like admit it's obviously a little bit big of a graphic. But you know, it was just me testing stuff out. I don't think it's that big. You can think whatever you want of my videos. I don't totally care, just as long as somebody enjoys it. I'm doing a good job. And you know what? Let's Playing isn't even about enjoying it for other people. It's in reality just about enjoying it, that you're having fun doing it. And that's what I do. Like, when I started Let's Playing, I'll even admit, when I started Let's Playing, I swear what I did, because my channel has been around a lot longer than my Let's Playing. I've been Let's Playing for 2 years. My channel has been around for 4. I just didn't bother making a new channel because I didn't see the point in it, I guess. I don't know. I don't totally know what went through my head at the time, actually. But the fact of the matter is, the reason why I did it is because Let's Playing to me is just something that's fun. It's a way to kill time. And you know, it's something that I love to do. I learned that while I'm playing video games, I like to critique the game. All that sort of stuff is fun for me. Like, I wanted to get into game development, which as of late, it's not like I don't like game development, it's just programming gets really stupid. But anyway, it's just like, I love video games, I love talking about it, I love a lot of things about it, and what it really comes down to is, like, that's what Let's Playing is. If it's something that you enjoy doing, then just keep doing it. And you know what? I don't care if you put in graphics, I don't care if you don't do any of that. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing, like, that's all it takes. And that's where opinion really comes into play. Opinion is really what it is. And if people are going to say, oh, you use graphics, that makes you a chugger ripoff, or oh, you don't use graphics, your Let's Plays suck or something, you know what? It's all opinion. To me, I think that graphics really can really spruce up an LP, but to be totally honest, I've seen a lot of Let's Players who really want to put in graphics, but they don't know how to do it exactly. they really don't know how to do it. And they'll go in with they'll let's play with they'll try making graphics with like MS Paint and stuff. It's because they just want to put in graphics because maybe they think it's the norm or something, or maybe they really want to learn how to video edit. And you know what? I commend you on that. If that's really what you want to do, you really want to put in graphics, then don't let anything stop you. But my only thing is with people is that if they're going to do it and they're going to say that they're determined to do it, because here's the big thing I'm going to bring up right now. People say like, oh, they're editing with MS Paint, so their graphics suck or something. You know, it doesn't mean that their graphics suck per se. It's one, because trust me, you can actually do some powerful things with MS Paint. Like, it's nowhere near as close to Photoshop or Paint.net or anything. But, I mean, you can make decent graphics with Paint, like if you really wanted to. The text would be hard to do because you can't use blending options and add beveling to make it look three-dimensional or anything. But I mean, I see some younger Let's Players, and they don't do the graphics as well as they won't do graphics, you know, for lack of a better term, they don't do the graphics well. And in reality, it's not, my thing is, if you're gonna put in graphics, at least have the decency to like really put your time and effort into it. Because when I see the MS Paint graphics, it doesn't sadden me that the graphics are bad. It saddens me that it doesn't sadden me that the graphics are bad because like, oh, they used Photoshop, it sucks. Or I mean, they use not Photoshop, they use MS Paint, so that means it sucks. No, it's the fact that they clearly want to put in graphics, and if they want to put in graphics, they should really take the time. Oh, and I screwed up. They really need to take the time to make the graphic right, you know? And I don't mean to insult anyone who maybe edits with MS Paint, but my thing is, you don't have to use graphics. You really don't have to use graphics to spruce up your LP. Because I've already been talking about Sugar Conroy this episode, I guess one thing I could bring up is, I guess I should bring up is, think about it this way. Sugar Conroy's Pikmin 2 LP, or not Pikmin 2 LP, Pikmin 1 LP, was really popular for one reason. And in my opinion, this is the reason why I think it was popular. I think it was popular because he didn't put in any graphics. He wanted to make it exciting, and he wanted to just sit back and play the game. And that's really what made that LP exciting for me. I loved his Pikmin 1 LP. And, you know, that's really what Let's Playing's all about. Sometimes it's not about graphics, it's about having fun. So if you're someone who's out there who's striving to become a popular Let's Player, and you think, oh, I need to put in graphics and stuff, you don't have to. You really don't. It's not the most important thing in the world to put in graphics. Just take your time, put the work into it, and you'll enjoy it. Like, if you want to put in the graphics, make sure you put time and effort into it. If you remember, before I did Twilight Princess, which is an LP I was super proud of, I took like a month off from Let's Playing. Part of that was coming from the fact that I was waiting on my Hapog and stuff like that, and I was getting used to everything, still transitioning over to the new computer and all that, which, that's sort of a lie. I was Let's Playing on my Mac long before then, because I was Let's Playing on my Mac during Sapphire, actually. But what I mean is, it's just like, I was still getting used to the Hapog, I was getting used to Vegas, that's what it was. I was getting used to Vegas for editing, and I was getting used to everything. And I was making sure I was ready, and then when Twilight Princess came around, I felt, one of the reasons why I felt so, that LP, one of the reasons why I'm so proud of that LP is because I took the time to really just sit down and practice it. And that's really what it comes down to, is if you're pumped to do something, because I love Twilight Princess. I beat the game twice, 100%, to do that LP. And that's what Let's Playing really is about. It's like, if you're having fun, do it. And it's kind of hard for me to say this, but back when I first started Let's Playing, I'll be honest with you. And I screwed up. I'll be honest with you. Back in 2009, I really want to start Let's Playing, and the Let's Plays that wanted me to do it were Sonic Dude 101's LP of wow, I've really screwed up now. Anyway, Sonic Dude 101's Paper Mario LP, and what was the other one? Sonic Dude and Chugga Conroy's 1,000 Year Door LP, which is why I've LP'd both those games, was because of them. And I admit I didn't do it the justice I wanted to, because even I really wanted to put in graphics, and I wanted to make sure it looked good. And I'll admit, it wasn't that good. But I mean, if you really want to, make sure you put time into it. That's really, like, if you look at popular Let's Players, it's not just the fact that they put in graphics, it's the fact that it's popular. Well, it's the fact that they put the work into it, sorry. And it's like, when I started Let's Playing in 2009, I actually thought I was going to be the next big thing. I thought, like, oh, I'm going to start Let's Playing, I'm going to get popular and whatever. And to me, I didn't think like I was doing it to get popular. I just thought I was going to do it, and I just thought it was going to happen. And you know what? It didn't. But it didn't stop me from Let's Playing. It didn't. I enjoy Let's Playing because it's fun. And I know that I did it because I turned off everything. Like, you know how you can set like your privacy options and stuff, and I changed everything so that I don't get emails when I get a comment. I don't get emails when I get anything except for subscribers, because I need to go and say thank you. But it's just like, I really worked hard on that. And I've been working at it. I have a lot more videos than a lot of other Let's Players. And it's maybe just because my growth like as a person maybe didn't happen as fast, because I maybe cut some corners with some Let's Plays. Skies of Arcadia being my first LP, I really did cut a lot of corners in it. And like, well, I didn't cut corners, I just rushed it really more than anything. Like, I didn't care too much about what I was talking about. It was all post-com. It was really bad. And there was a bubble in my throat as I was talking about that. And I'm about to die. Sweet. Anyway, but that's really what I think about Let's Playing. If you're having fun, just do it. I'm not going to tell you who you should and shouldn't, or how you should and shouldn't do it. Just as long as you're having fun, like, just keep doing it. I will respect any Let's Player just for doing it. I see people with camcorders and everything. And you know what my problem is? It's not the fact that they're doing a camcorder Let's Play that bothers me. It's the fact that they don't take the time to at least make it look good. And that just shows me you're not Let's Playing to have fun. You're Let's Playing because you think you might get popular or something. And I'm not going to say that for everyone. Some people just don't want to put that much work into Let's Playing, and that's fine. Like, again, as long as you're having fun, that's great. But it's like, I Let's Play because it's something fun. It really is. It's something I can put a little bit of work into every week, and I can just like work on improving and everything. And I know this video's gone way long now, but I can really just talk about this. And I didn't even mean for this to turn into a rant, but you know what? It now has. So, just the fact of the matter is, if anything, it's gonna make me love this world now, because I enjoy this, because like I'm just talking about it. But, and it's helping me get through this world, let me tell you. That's what I mean to say. Anyway, it's just the fact that Let's Playing is something that, if you enjoy video games and you enjoy talking to people, it's the perfect combination. And if you're not a good speaker, and you've just never been good at like talking in public or anything, Let's Playing helps you with that. I was talking to like Masayanella and some other Let's Players, and they said like, thanks to Let's Playing, I think I've actually been able to like, have better people skills, just better talking. Like, even at my job, where it's not a great job or anything, I've just learned how to talk from Let's Playing, and it really helps. Why am I screwing up so much? Oh my god. Given this mission is a little bit tricky because the camera doesn't work with you, but anyway, this has been a great rant, guys, and thank you all so much if you've listened to it all the way through, because everyone like rants about Let's Playing community, and I've never really got to say anything. The whole partnership thing, you know what? If you've earned it, you've earned it. And you can debate whether they talked their way to it, or whether they were sub whores, and I'm sorry for using such a bad word for it. I have nothing against them if they, you know, they worked hard for it, and you know what, they clearly wanted it. So you know what, it's like, obviously if they did something wrong to you, then yeah, you can hold something against them. Like if someone may have stepped on you to get to the top, then yeah, in that case, yeah, be very, like, you shouldn't like that person. That's not right of him to step on you like that. But again, all that it really comes down to is hard work. Like, you may have the gift of gab and just found some sort of way of getting to where you are today as a Let's Player with partnership or whatever, and you may have just got there because you had gift of gab. Maybe it was luck, or maybe you actually put in a lot of hard work. And there's a lot of Let's Players to fit all of those descriptions. And you know what? In the end, it all stems from hard work. Even if it's luck, the moment you get partnership, you still gotta work hard for it. And as long as you're putting in the hard work because you love it, because you love Let's Playing, I'll respect you. If you're doing the hard work to get popular, then that's a little bit different. And I'm kind of being a little bit, I'll admit I'm being a little bit back and forth here and more or less practically like making everything I say seem oxymoronic. But basically, Let's Playing, if you love it, put in the hard work to show it. Because if there's so many times where people complain, they're like, oh, I've been working on videos for 2 years, why aren't I popular? You know, I should be complaining about that too. I've been Let's Playing longer than Blink and You Miss It, Grand Pyromania. There's a lot of people I've been Let's Playing longer than, even Masay. But, you know, like, although it may be like as small as months or whatever, but don't you think that I should be just as popular as them? And you know what? A lot of you say that. A lot of you comment and say that, and that means a lot to me. But, again, I'm not going to hold a grudge. I enjoy Let's Playing no matter what. And, you know, it took me a while to realize this, but that's really what it is. That's why I keep Let's Playing every day. Or, not every day, but every time I record. That's one of the things I have fun. You know, I'm gonna stop talking now. If you want anything more, leave a comment. Say, Kevin, that was an amazing speech. You should do more of them or something. I don't think I did what I meant to say all that justice, but, you know, if you liked it, leave a comment asking for more. I don't ask for likes. I don't ask for any of that stuff. Just, I only ask for, dang it, I'm getting like bubbles in my throat. I only ask for comments in situations like this because I love reading comments. Comments are like the greatest thing in the world to me. I love reading them, and I love hearing what you guys have to say. Yeah, the compliments when you say, oh my god, you're better than Sugar Conroy, or you're better than NCS, or you're better than insert popular Let's Player here. Those mean a lot to me, but that's not what it is. If you guys say, oh my god, that's so funny or something, and it is about something that's happened, it shows me that, like, I'm doing something right here. You guys are listening to what I'm saying and actually, like, finding it funny. With Twilight Princess, a person on YouTube by the name of Gurasal, and I'm giving him a shout out right now, he made a tribute video to me. And when I watched it, I realized, you know, it wasn't like I was laughing at it because I was like, ah ha ha, I'm so cocky, look at me, I'm so popular. No, I was really popular because, I was really brought back by it because I was just like, wow, people find what I'm saying here funny. And that's really what it is. That's really what it's all about. So, you know what? Next time on Super Mario 64, we're gonna have to, next time on Super Mario 64, we are gonna be finishing off Tall Tall Mountain. We're gonna be getting the 100 coin star too. I know I didn't talk about anything, but you know what? I'll see you guys all next time.